Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Alberto with A to Z Tactical Academy, and today I have a box of frangible training ammunition that I'm going to test, and I want to talk to you about it. I obtained a full brick, 1,000 rounds of training frangible ammunition. This right here, it is 94 grain reduced hazard training ammo. It's what they call frangible. So it's right there, right? Reduced hazard training ammo, frangible. So what is frangible ammunition? Well, the difference is that, for example, this is ball ammo, right? Full metal jacket. It's basically lead fully enclosed in a copper or brass jacket, and it splatters a lot, right? So when you hit steel targets, I'm in a steel range right here today. When you hit steel targets, all that metal just splatters everywhere, and it's very clearly shown down in the dirt. If you look at the bottom of the targets, it makes a trench of all the brass and splatter and spall that it bounces down from the steel, right? Frangible ammunition, like this one right here, it's actually made of compressed ceramic with some particulates of metal, just to give it integrity. Think of it like cement with gravel, right? But it is a ceramic compound with some shavings of copper, and then it's compressed and cooked at high pressure and temperature, and it forms a round. But it is very, very light. So these rounds, in comparison, they're extremely light to full metal jacket, right? So what this does is that on impact on a hard target, like a steel target, it just turns into powder. It just goes away, and the splatter of metal is greatly reduced. So what it allows you to do is shoot steel targets at a much closer range. Ranges that would be considered inadequate and unsafe if you were shooting full metal jacket ammunition. Also, I want to test how well it cycles in a gun that's been tuned to shoot defensive ammo and 115 grain ball ammo, right? So this is much, much lighter. It will have reduced recoil. I don't know if it will reliably cycle in my gun, so I'm going to test that. So I am just going to set this bottle of water right here by the sprawl area. Right about here. This is where all the shavings of metal, and let me pick a few and show you kind of what it looks like if you'd never seen it. So when full metal jacket impacts a hard steel, you get these very sharp pieces of metal. They resemble razor blades. See if I can put them in focus here, right there, right? And they're very dangerous if you shoot steel very close, because this will get to you, and penetrate skin. So I put the bottle of water. Let me shoot it first with regular FMJ ammunition, right? As I suspected, those pieces of metal make this, right? So this could be your skin. It's extremely dangerous to shoot ball ammo with steel targets at a close range, and that is where training ammo comes in play. Now, the military and police, what do they use it for? They use it for house clearing training, close quarter combat, things like that. It's not for force on force. That would still penetrate and do lethal damage to a human being, but it is more so that it doesn't penetrate or over penetrate barriers, right? But it's still not used for force on force. Force on force should be simunitions, or like those little wax pellets. So anyway, let me replace this water bottle with a brand new one and do that with frangible. Brand new water bottle. This one doesn't leak. No holes in it. I'll put it in the same place. This is frangible ammunition. I have no idea. This is the first time I've actually put frangible ammunition in my gun, so I have no idea if it'll cycle. It'll be a double test. Right? So let me put this down range. Be right back. So there it goes. Let's see if it cycles reliably, and let's see what happens to that water bottle. Here it goes. Okay, that was 10 rounds. The first one, you saw there was a big pause on it because it didn't cycle. So let me go check the water bottle. The frangible ammunition, right? It still penetrated the water bottle. I would say it's a lot less than the other one. So this is frangible. There is holes in it. They're tiny, tiny, tiny holes. There are some marks in the plastic. You can see here. Hopefully I can focus on that. There's some marks here on the plastic where it did not penetrate, but some of them it did. In comparison, the one with ball ammo, with regular ball ammo, they're actually cuts. You can see here, it's an actual slit instead of just a pinhole, right? So it's not that it is non-lethal ammo. It's just reduced hazard. The splatter I saw when I was hitting the steel was never near any as large as it was when it was ball ammo. So I have another 10 rounds here. I am going to shoot and walk towards that and see if I feel anything in my arms, right? So don't do this just carelessly. I am, I guess, for lack of a better description, falling on my sword so you don't have to. And I'll tell you what it does. Clear gun, right? Frangible ammo. I can tell you I got within 4 feet of that target and I didn't feel a thing, nothing. Nothing came into my glasses, nothing came into my arms. So anyway, again, it's not that it is non-lethal. It is just reduced hazard. So I would recommend this for training in close quarters where there are objects you don't want to go over, or maybe you're doing a competition in an indoor range where you have concrete flooring. And so in case of an incidental, not intended discharge that hits the floor, you don't have all this metal sprawl that can damage, others. It just turns into powder. It turns into dust. Thanks for watching. Keep training. Always be safe. Until next time.